Hey, what is up everybody? Today's video is going to be a wrap-up video because it is the end of September and sadly I did not read as much as I thought I was going to read. I was hoping to read more than I have done during the summertime, but seriously. And I thought I would be doing a lot more videos on my channel as well, but I just didn't have the time, or I didn't really want to, or something like that. I was kind of being lazy just a little bit, or maybe I was just distracted. I don't know. So, for the month of September, I've only read 4 books. That is sad, really. I know people read a lot of books, but and it's school time. I'm like, how are you guys reading that many books? I don't go to school. Yes, I work, but really? So why don't I just stop complaining and just get to the books already? The first book I read in September is For, the Divergent Collection by Veronica Roth. This is the told in the perspective of 4. I gave it a 3 out of 5, and here's why. As I'm reading the story, it felt like I've already known him. So there wasn't really anything new to each of the stories. Well, maybe except the last one. The last one is called The Traitor. And this was kind of during the Divergent time, you know. I just wasn't really enjoying it as I thought it would. I really do like the character For, but like I said, it just felt like I've already known the guy and nothing new, you know. And I was just really upset. And you know what? I kind of felt like his perspective could have been in with the Divergent and Insurgent, kind of like she did with Allegiant. That way you would just get both the perspective of the story. It would have been a lot easier. Or there could have been probably more to the story. I don't know. So that's just what I gave it, a 3 out of 5 stars, and I liked it. It was alright. It was okay. Just it wasn't good enough, I think. Next up, I read another short book, and that is called The Half-Life of Molly Pierce by Katrina Leno. This is also a kind of a disappointing book because I wasn't really connecting with anything. I was pretty surprised that this was a short book. It was really, really fast-paced. I mean, maybe a little bit too fast-paced, to tell you the truth. And I think that's kind of the reason why I was a little bit disappointed, because of the fast-paced writing and being that it's pretty short. I think there could have been probably more to the story. I want to call it a bad book. It's just, I think there was kind of like a good story to tell. It just wasn't telling the story enough. I think there could have been a little more detail to it, because it is, like I said, a very kind of fast-paced book to read. I gave this sadly a 2 out of 5 stars. So for the next book, I said enough with the disappointing books and go with one that everybody has been liking so far. I picked up The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. This is the first book of the Revenant Chronicles. This just became my favorite book of the year. I really enjoyed it. I really loved the writing. I really loved the main character. I really love the cover of this book. I love how the title sequence just stands out. I really enjoyed kind of the world building in this story. I like how, what was I going to say? I like how you kind of get a little bit of mystery to it, because you're trying to figure out each of the guys and the male perspectives between the prince and the assassin. You don't really know who's who until you find out at the end. I was kind of wrong in my predictions because I was like, oh, crap. But anyway, the ending of the story, that cliffhanger, I'm not going to say what it's about. I can't wait for the second book to get out, and I probably will read that right away once it comes out. I highly, highly recommend you to read this. It is a high fantasy type book, so I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. I can't say enough of it. And the last book is that I'm actually still currently reading, and that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It's the first book of the Throne of Glass series, and I'm almost done with it. I have been really enjoying this. I love the world building here. Not so much going on in this first book, so I probably might rate it a 4 out of 5. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes towards the end of the book, and I really have been enjoying this. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have been kind of reading this and been buying it, so you pretty much know what the idea of the book is about. So I'm not really going to probably mention that. Alright, that is all the books, sadly. So this is a short story. Let me know if you like this by giving it a thumbs up of this video, and if you have, let me know if you guys read any of these and see what your thoughts on these. Alright, that is it, and I'll check you guys in my next video. Bye bye!